Hello, everyone. Happy fall, happy November, happy harvest time. And I think one of the things that we often do globally and cross culturally is we celebrate harvest. And one of the ways that we do that is we extend and give our energy and our time to harvesting whatever's in the garden. Like fall is the time when we would my mother gardens, and this is the time when uh, October, November, those are the times when she really harvests from the garden. And also, we harvest, there's a lot of, in Seattle, there's a lot of apple trees around. And so we also harvest apples and pears. And there's a lot of things that really find their way into ripeness in the season. And so, when I'm thinking about harvest, what am I receiving? What did I plant last year? What are the things that I'm receiving from life, from others, from the earth, life itself, my breath? What am I receiving from life, and what am I harvesting? And also, we can look at like what I'm harvesting due to my own actions. So, did I plant a garden? What actions have I made towards others? What actions have I, like, we always reap the what we've planted, the seeds we've planted. And so, what are the seeds that I've planted emotionally and spiritually and physically? And have I nurtured them? And have I spoken to them? And have I sang them into being? So, what are the ways in which I have planted seeds? And what are the seeds that I want to plant next year? There's also a process of letting go. What are the things that are in the way of what I want to harvest? What are the actions, behaviors, attitudes, experiences that are really in the way of what I want to plant and what I'd like to harvest in my life? And so our attitudes, our gifts, our talents, our relationships, our values, we can really look at them in this time of year and recover and discover and rediscover aspects of ourselves that we need to explore and that may even need to change. And so we're always looking at the cycles. We're always looking at the seasons. We're always looking at the cycles. What are the cycles of life? What are the seasons of life? And this is the season of fall. And so I always like to say, fall in and surrender everything. Because whether we surrender it or not, we still have to surrender it. So we might as well surrender it because we're going to have to surrender it. So thinking about those seasons, those cycles, thinking about falling in, and I always think about. I have nieces and nephews, and we love to play in the leaves, and it's really fun to, if you live in a place where the leaves fall and the trees let go of their leaves, it's really fun to play in the leaves. And so, we'll get a big pile of leaves, and then we'll like fall into them and play and laugh, and then you can get back up, and then you can do it again and again and again. And the earth loves them. The earth loves leaves, and she would really like it. I mean, I think it'd be great if we could leave some of those leaves for her, to have some compost, it's called. And we want to be building our soil. We want to be really encouraging our all of our creatures that live in the soil to make more life. Uh, so, with all of that said, I also wanted to talk about letting go and the experience of letting go, and that process that the trees do of letting go of their fruit, which carries the seed inside, that has the seed inside, that is planted when the tree lets go of the fruit, and then the leaves. That fruit is not just meant for humans; it's meant for a lot of beings. A lot of creatures rely on those seeds in order to continue the life of those plants, and that particular fruit won't exist unless the birds can come and gather the seeds and take the seeds where they need to go. And so, when we're thinking about seeds, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about. And my lovely beloved sister Isa Lapointe, and then Teresita Alvarado, They're going to be with me next week. And so I'm looking forward to talking with them a little bit more about this and how the seeds can grow. But we wanted to talk about the earth and the cycles and the seasons um, and and am I grateful? Like, am I grateful? And grateful isn't one fucking day a year. It's not 2 days a year. It's not 3 days a year. It's like every day, every day. How can we be grateful? How can we come to our higher power? How can we come to our great mystery? How can we come to the great spirit, the Buddha, great spirit, God, creator, creatrix? How can we come to, I love it, my friend Araceli Dominguez, she says, mother, father, child, God, which I love. Mother, father, I love thinking about God as a mother and a father and a child. And I love that she says that, Dios. And so, mother, father, child, God. And so I wonder about that. I wonder about, how can we begin to make contact and really ask questions of the creator also, in addition to asking for things, or in addition to giving gratitude and thanks for things and people and places and experiences and even our very lives and the air that we breathe. But also we can think about connecting with the divine in a way where we begin a friendship, and we begin a process of mutual gratefulness and gratitude and connection. And so every day is a gratitude day, although every time of year is not the time of harvest or the time of letting go. And so when we're looking at this cycle and at this season, what seeds am I planting, and what is it that I would like to harvest next year in my actions, my thoughts, my words, and in my relationships? Have a really beautiful day today, and a beautiful week. And we'll see you on Thursday.